Hi and welcome to this new timeless reading. Let's take a look at what frequency is available for us to unlock today. And it's going to be in 3 cards. The first card is details on the frequency. The second card is what can we release to make space for the anchoring in our fields. And the third card is advice on how to go about it. So let's take a look at the frequency. And we have the world. And what I'm getting from this is you've most likely gotten to a point where you harmonized your field in such a way that you're very, very, very protected at this point in time. And what I'm feeling is that it's self-made, like self-generated, and you've been able to call the elements, let's say, guides and attuned. You've been able to attune to the field that provides you protection. And this, what I'm sensing, is earthly and spiritual protection in equal measures. So that's very interesting, and it actually kind of makes sense because, like, with all the frequency reading I'm doing here on the channel, it's only fair at some point that if you tune yourself, readjust yourself, release, build protection and all that, that you get to a point where this becomes available, like a high level of protection, like 360 protection. So let's see what can we release for this to anchor in the best way possible. And it's the 3 of Swords. Sorry. And what I'm getting is to release like heartbreak and disappointment. And it's as if by keeping those types of frequencies literally anchored within, like, your heart, it's keeping you from activating protection. So I'm sensing as if when we experience difficult emotions like this, it's pretty much like a spear in your heart. Let's say someone you really love betrays you. It's like a spear in your heart, and because you want to, like, remember what they did, what happened, or whatever. Like, you keep that frequency active, which is not serving you in the, like, medium long run, because it only makes you vibrate in that energy and attracts more. What you will want to do, though, is to transmute it and to actually see in a lot of situations that it was what it was. Like, for example, a betrayal from a friend could be because on some level they're sensing you're stepping into, like, a new area of your life, be it building a family, moving, getting a new job, a new partner, or having, like, a cool hobby that's generating, like, money, whatever it is, or making new friends. And they can't follow you there because you've been a vibrational match at one point in time, but you won't be, as you choose to follow the path that's best for you. And unfortunately, unless they build themselves to join you in that new prospect, that new timeline, pretty much, they can't come with you, so they on some level might attack you. And if you have this dagger in your heart, you stay with them in their frequency where you'll bump into them again, or they'll have like the ability to have power over you and be able to make you generate pain almost on command. So you have to detach yourself from that and understand that whatever might have happened, you guys weren't at a point where you had to go your separate timelines. And something that I find is not discussed enough is the hero's journey. Like, at some point, everybody has to build themselves for themselves. And I'm not saying that in a selfish way, I'm saying that in a way where you have to get to fully know yourself, like, even away from your family, when you're kind of, like, younger and maybe travel for studying or anything like that. And it's not in society it's not valued enough because there's the crabs in a bucket mentality, you know, to keep everybody kind of like the same or variations of that. But when you really get to know yourself, you get very powerful, and these things don't hold you back anymore. So, what's the advice on how to go about this? And it's the Five of Swords, which has been quite present in the past readings, I'd say. And the Five of Swords would usually represents psychic attacks, and what I'm hearing is bad intentions. And it's to understand that not everybody acting as if they have the best intentions for you actually do, and it's part of life, you know. Unfortunately, and that's really kind of like sad. But I'm feeling like our current generations, like we're actually getting it. We're actually so done with the BS and have nowhere to go with it that like people are facing it for what it is, and they're like no longer willing to enact those games or carry it. And you see that a lot with people going no contact, and even with family and things like that, you know. So it's very much seeing things for what they really are. And one thing I can tell you is that the universe won't let you fully face something for what it is unless you have all you need to transmute and move on from the situation in the best way possible. It might not be comfortable at first, but when that pops into your reality and you really see things for what they are, trust it's because the timeline you need to step on is already activated and you will be guided. So I hope this helps.